Hello and welcome to this video that's part of the Feeling Crafty Back to School week. 7 days, 7 projects, all designed to get you ready for the new academic year in a fun and creative way. So whether you're going back to school, know somebody who's going back to school, or if you just like to have pretty things on your desk, then this is the series for you. Today I'm going to show you how to make this pen pot. Probably like me, you have pens littered all over your desk. I've just swept mine to one side to show you while I make the video. But the idea would be that you keep them all just nicely in this pot like this. It's made using the corrugated card from Stampin' Up! And let me show you how it's done. You're going to need 2 pieces of the corrugated card. These measure, they're both 10 inches long. This one, the larger of the 2, is 4 inches deep, and this one is slightly shallower at 3 7/8. You're also going to need 2 circles of card, 1 large and 1 small. The small one is the size that your pot will end up, and mine measures about 2 3/4 inches. And the larger one, as large as you like, and mine measures about 4 inches. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to go reach for the glue, which I haven't put very handily. And this card, this smaller circle, I've made from the very thick card that you get behind the Stampin' Up! Glimmer paper. So the beautiful glittery paper there. At the back of each pack you get some thick card. And I've partially cut it with my circle framelets and then gone around with my scissors to get the finished circle. I'm just going to pop some glue on it, like that, and then stick it into the middle-ish of this circle. Now don't worry if you're not too, if you stick it and hold it for a moment it will stay. You don't have to be too precise, but you do want to be fairly close to the middle. And what you're then going to do is just snip at a regular interval from the outside down to that circle. This might not be very exciting to watch, but hopefully you can see what I'm doing. So you're making a series of little tabs that go all the way down. Nearly there. Da-da-da-da. Nice big circle. And this is going to be how our pot stays together, and that nice thick piece of card will be our base. So you've got them all cut like that, and what we're going to do is we're just gently going to push them and shape them round the inner circle. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start with the shallower of our 2 pieces of cards, so the slightly smaller one, and with the corrugated side towards us. Oh, little trick first. I've put my glue and my tape on already. To hold my pot together I'm using the new tear tape from Stampin' Up! It's absolutely brilliant. It's really, really strong, and to lay it down all you have to do is lay it onto your project. Let's pop a little bit. We're going to need some on one of these sides. So let's do that. You just pop it down, and then when you've got to the length you want, you just tear it. Absolutely fantastic. No need to get sticky scissors. And what we're going to do is this one is going to go into the centre of our pot, like this. So hopefully you can see where it's going. So what we're going to do is we're just going to start taking off that piece of tape. You want the corrugated bit facing inwards because that'll help it bend nice and easily. Now the hardest bit of this is getting it started. So what I'm doing, and I don't know how well you can see this, let's try doing it sideways before we have to go back down. I'm just running it around the outside of that circle, and I'm just pushing these tabs up into it. So there you go, you can see the inside, can you see the inside circle there? Don't worry if they don't all stick. Don't worry, it's not going to look this tatty when we're finished. That's what our other piece of card is for. 2 things. One, to make sure that we cover up these tabs that are holding our box together at the moment. And secondly, you'll see when I've finished that we want to go around the inside there, don't we? I'm pressing this right down as I go. There we go, you'll see we've got a circle with a piece of card on it. Doesn't look that exciting just yet, but there we go. You can see all of the tabs are stuck down, that's okay. And we just need to take out this piece of tape that we've got here So I'm just going to pull that off. There we go, lovely and easy. And finish off my circle. As I say, that doesn't look so great for your desk just yet. We've got all these little flappies that aren't quite stuck, and the edges are quite pingy. They're going to stay quite pingy, but we could do with a bit more solid than that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our second piece of card, and you can see on the back of this I've put down already 2 lines of tape just to make sure we catch all of this and get it good and secure. Probably don't really need it. And before I start, I'm just going to finish the top. You'll see why we need this piece of sticky in a bit, but we're just going to tape that so it's a circle and then put our piece of tape back and just fold it up there so we can find it nice and easily. Now this is our larger piece of card and it's going to go around like this. So we just need to think about where our join's going to be, and I want all my joins in more or less the same place. So that's the end, which means I need to start about here. So I'm going to, whoops, take the tape off again. 1, 2, just to get them started, and I've dropped it. That wasn't very clever. There we go. So I want my joins to be about there. So roll it approximately, and you can see that it's going to start here. So what I'm going to do is just line it right up with that bottom piece there, so it's nice and smooth. And just bring it round on top of those tabs, keeping it nice and flush to the edge. I hope you can see what I'm doing. There we go, so there's your base and there's the card. I'm just lining it up, just pulling the tape out as I go and rolling it round. If you'd like to hum yourself a little tune while I'm doing this, it doesn't take very long, but I'm sure it isn't making that interesting watching. Oops, there we go. I don't want to rush it too much. And there we have our basic pen pot, and we just want to make sure it doesn't come apart. So what we're going to do next is we're going to re-find that little end that we'd lost, make sure we haven't lost him. And then we're going to take off these 2 pieces of tape here. Oops. Oh, fingers and thumbs today, sorry about that. This stuff's actually really quite easy, normally. It doesn't want to be today. Typically, you put a camera on it and then it goes. There we go, 1, 2. I'm just going to re-roll it so that it stays shut. You can see our pen pot there, and then just to stop these 2 bits coming apart in use, we're just gently going to pull out that piece of tape, give him a little pinch, and there's your pen pot, ready to decorate however you like. I've used some, here we go, I've used some pattern paper. This is from the Bohemian Borders pack, and the Pool Party is from the Subtles coloured pack, and of course it's for my desk, so there had to be butterflies, but obviously you can decorate it however you like. I hope you've enjoyed today's project. If you have, please do subscribe to the channel. There's a button just below, and if you want any of the products used to make this project, they're available at my online shop, which is www.becca.stampingup.net. Thanks for watching. Bye!